What is going on, everybody? In the last video, I had said that hopefully me and Justin were both going to be drifting at New Hampshire Motor Speedway this upcoming 8th and 9th, but we got a little bit porked here because both B and C class sold out within 6 minutes while we were on the website trying to sign up. And then we went over to the Lock City website and the C class sold out while we were looking at that. But luckily, I was able to get a B class spot. We're gonna be able to get the Volvo out there for some skids. So today, we are continuing working on the beast. In the last video, we had dropped my T56 6-speed transmission in order to replace the throwout bearing. And today, we're going to continue with that, installing the new parts. I have everything here, my new throwout bearing. And we're gonna start today with my new master cylinder and some heat wrap for the line. This event coming up at Lock City Drift is the 14th. So with the couple extra days I got, I took the time to paint up the freaking undercarriage of the Volvo so that when we go to reinstall our transmission and exhaust and everything, it's nice and pretty. So I'll show you how it looks. Gotta crawl under. I did quite a bit here, all the way starting from the front here, on either side, all the way down. I really should have taken a before and after because it looks 1,000 times better. Here is my current master cylinder, guys. The exact same thing that I have in the table over there, just old. It has a screw in the cap of it because that is how I bled it. I blew pressurized air down into that hole, and that's how I got it to get a pedal, because otherwise I could not get a clutch pedal. I could not get it to bleed the traditional way at all. As I was saying in the other video when I was talking about how terrible my clutch feel has been. So what we're going to be doing right now is removing this master cylinder. There's 2 bolts, and it's going to take the clutch line out with it as well. It's probably pretty hard to see the line. It's tucked back behind the booster there, right over there, and we're going to try to pull all that out in one so we can put our new master in and put a heat sleeve over that clutch line. Let's see if she comes out nice. I just got the bolts off here. Let's see if I can pull this thing out. Alright, just to make life easier so I don't mess anything up, I'm going to disconnect the clutch line, and then we'll be able to pull it off separately. I finessed my hand in here after I cracked it free with a wrench, so I think I could just spin it off. Oh, it's getting tight! The angles are not helping us.
So much room to work with.
No, not. I just don't want to mess anything. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's all about the angle. So I'll pull the old clutch line out first, I guess. So there's our line that we're going to heat wrap. And now our master. A little bit of slide power. Come on, be free. Of course it's stubborn. Oh, there we go. And there is our master cylinder. Nice. One of the big reasons why I'm replacing my Wilwood master cylinder is because I actually got this one here used with my clutch pedal, and someone had cut the threads here at the end of the rod. I'll have Justin stand them up so you can see it's actually a little bit shorter and it has been messed with.
It's like probably a ½ inch.
Yeah, which is kind of weird. Obviously that changes the throw of your clutch pedal and will, change things. So we're starting from scratch here with a brand new unit, and we are going to be wrapping our line here now with some DEI freaking titanium heat sleeve. We were about to put our heat sleeve on, and then we started thinking about how dirty everything has been, how dirty the system was. So what we're going to try to do is hook everything up, hook our clutch line up here to our master cylinder, and we're going to flush some new fluid through the system. But take a look at how dirty the stuff that we have in here right now is. It's just
delicious.
Yes, yummy. So we're going to dump this out, obviously, and flush some new fluid through just to make sure our line is 100% clear, because this is the only thing that's not new. We have a new master cylinder and we have a new throw bearing. So this line is the only original thing remaining, so we want to make sure it is clear and not going to contaminate our new parts. Justin had to take off, so I have this set up here to be able to do it by myself. I have my vacuum bleeder attached to the bleeder port, and my reservoir up there so I can dump some fresh fluid in. And all we're going to have to do is pull this trigger here, and it should pull fluid through and make sure our line is clean and ready to go. Let's dump some in. It drank it so fast, and it is pretty dirty though. Gosh. Wow, it got some dirty stuff. Drank it dry. This is just draining down now without me even having to hit the trigger. But that's good because we're getting a clean flow of fluid constantly now. Even when I hit it, we're getting all clean fluid. So now that I know this line is good, we can get everything switched over and ready to go back in. We can finally get our sleeve on here now. It's like a snake skin. There we go. Just gotta work it. All right, that's like literally perfect. Now DEI also gives you some shrink tubes here that we'll put at the ends, and this will be mint. This came out way better than I thought it was going to. I'm really impressed with how the DEI shrink tubes sealed everything up perfectly. And it looks awesome. And I also switched my fittings over from my master cylinders. And I'm ready to put all the stuff back in the car. So I ran into a problem. These master cylinders are identical, but the old one, the bolt holes are a little bit played out, which allows me to slide the bolt in right there, nice and easy. And the new one is all nice and perfect, machined properly and not worn out, so we cannot get our bolt in there. Which is a bummer, because it is too late to go get bolts now. So this is where I'm going to end this video, so I don't have to wait a whole nother day to wrap the video. And in the next coming day or two, I will be getting my T56 back in the LS swapped Volvo, and we will be taking it out for some street skids to test it out before we, go right to a track. And yeah, that'll be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!